One of Hollywood's biggest power couples, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, have been a staple among celebrities for a long-lasting marriage and a balanced relationship as they've been married for over 20 years. Throughout the ups and downs, Will and Jada have displayed how patience and communications can help get couples through whatever problem may arise. However, recently the couple has reached a roadblock in their relationship due to the uncovering of an alleged affair, including Jada and hip-hop artist August Alsina. Welcome to What Happened, and in this video, we'll be diving into the complete timeline of the infamous entanglement between Jada and August and all the juicy details in between. In order to discuss the actions in the present, we need to go back to the past to find out what started this whole drama. Unlike what meets the eye, Will and Jada have had an interesting relationship in their 20-year marriage. There were countless times where it seemed that the couple would break up and divorce, alongside the many accusations that the Smiths were in an open relationship. Back in 2011, Jada was rumored to have been dating Latin music star and at the time J-Lo husband Marc Anthony, in which the couple denied all claims. In 2013, Will was rumored to have had an affair with his co-star Margot Robbie. Once again, this claim was debunked. In the same year, the couple had to prove that they were not in an open relationship, where they stated that although we are not in an open relationship, we do whatever we want because we trust each other. All of these incidents lead up to what would be one of the most suspicious events of all for the couple. In the summer of 2015, Jada meets August Alsina while attending the Wireless Festival. From then on, the two keep in touch. Fast forward 2 years later, and the 45 and 24-year-old were attending the BET Awards together. Although this was a friendly date, August and Jada seemed very close to one another throughout the red carpet, and the camera caught everything. August continues to stick around Jada Pinkett Smith as he's a guest on the Red Table Talk Facebook show Jada hosts. She introduces him as a close family friend.
To do this particular show was really listening to the conversations between my mother and August. August Alsina is an incredibly talented R&B singer,
which raises more eyebrows. To seemingly further fuel the rumors, August drops a music video with R&B singer Kalani called Nunya, where in the video is a texting sequence with him and someone named Corinne. If you pay closer attention, you realize that Corinne is Jada Smith's middle name. However, all this baggage between Jada and August starts to truly unravel during August's promotion of his upcoming album. During an interview with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club, August spoke on his relationship with Jada and exactly how much she meant to him. He states he gave years of his life to Jada in a romantic relationship with Will's blessing. I actually sat down with Will and had a conversation due to the transformation from their marriage to a life partnership. And they had spoken of several things, and it, not involving romanticism. He gave me his blessing, and I totally gave myself to that relationship for years of my life. And I truly, really deeply loved and have a ton of love for her. I devoted myself to it. I gave my full self to it. So much so to the point that I could die right now and be okay with it, knowing that I truly gave myself to somebody. He said how she and he had an illustrious relationship that was mutual. However, Jada's reps shot down the entire statement, saying his accusation was false. Thus, back and forth led to a huge uproar on social media, with so many people confused about why August would speak so passionately about his relationship with Jada for it all to be made up. As we fast forward in this story to today, our perception of the August-Jada situation is completely different. After all the drama and speculation surrounding the alleged affair, Jada took herself onto her show Red Table Talk to discuss everything that was going on.
Started a friendship with August, and we actually became really good friends.
She came forward stating that she did have a romantic relationship with August. She referenced it as an entanglement. However, she said that it was during a breakup between Will and herself. One thing I want to get clear about and clean up. One of the things that was kind of swirling in the press about you giving permission, which is, the only person that could give permission in that particular circumstance is myself. But what August was probably trying to communicate, because I could actually see how he would perceive it as permission, because we were separated amicably. And I think he also wanted to make it clear that he's not a homewrecker, because he's not. August was not happy about being referred to as an entanglement, as he believed the relationship was a mutual agreement and that there were actual feelings. Nevertheless, the entanglement caused a considerable amount of drama for Will Smith, as his reaction to the affair on the Red Table Talk was so impactful it turned into a meme. His shocked yet emotionless face was very telling of his feelings on the Jada and August debacle. So much so, rapper 50 Cent posted a picture of the two messaging one another, with 50 Cent asking if he was okay. The drama between the Smiths and Alsina continued through social media, with August making his statements on the Jada and Will Red Table Talk. He states in a Vulture interview his take on the entanglement. People looked at me as this problematic guy who was super reckless, like I'm pushing up on someone's wife. I didn't really like that. I didn't like the sound of that, especially when it wasn't the truth. I think because people didn't have the truth, it allowed them to view me and my character a certain type of way. And that started to really eat at my soul. But deeper than that, it started to fuck with my partnerships and business relationships and money because of people seeing me as this reckless guy who's like publicly announcing his love and pushing up on somebody's wife, quote unquote. I don't know why that word is such an issue. I would agree with Jada. If you look up the definition of entanglement, it's a complex and difficult relationship. It was exactly that. I think it's just the language that probably stuck out to people. But I definitely have to agree with it being an entanglement. It definitely was something complicated, a complicated dynamic. Nah, man, I didn't. In loving dynamics and in tough dynamics and in dark dynamics is where we are able to get the treasure within ourselves and where we're able to bring the treasure out of other people. And I think that relationship helped me operate and access my higher self. I don't regret it at all because I know that on this planet there is not much harmony and there is not much love. So when you're actually given love, real love, that you've never experienced, it is a gift. No matter how complex or hard it may be to face or whatever, that's the gift. I'm aware of that. I'm aware that I was gifted. It's been a blessing to me. Even the really hard parts and the tough parts of it. There's no right or wrong here. With there being no right or wrong, there is no regret. There's nothing I regret because it's not something I went searching for. It's not something I went after. I don't go after other people's girls. Nobody preyed on me or was a predator towards me. This is none of that. It just is. It just was. So I don't feel any reason to have regrets. Every lesson, man, every relationship, every experience is a blessing. You learn from it, whether it's good or bad. I could never say that I regret being given the gift of experience and love. It's a lesson. It's safe to say that there is little bad blood between Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith, and August Alsina. The three have seemingly canceled most of the drama between them. Although people are still going back and forth on the internet about this relationship and the major entanglement. Some feel Jada took advantage of August, and others believe that August was quite delusional, for it's always a difficult thing to discuss the marital issue, but to do it in front of the public's eye is a very, very hard thing to do. The Smiths have always had problems from time to time, but people, in the end, admire their perseverance for their relationship and the strong-willed commitment they have for one another. They never give up on themselves for too long. Even though the affair between Jada and August is an extremely messy entanglement of an affair, the respective groups handled the situation as maturely as one could. The relationship between Will and Jada is very complicated and unique, but they have a strong enough love for one another that keeps them together through all adversity. Be sure to subscribe to What Happened for more content like this. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.